All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And a sincere salutation to the Akim pushing his truth and sincerity, bahasham, rawchaa, qadash. I saw this video on social media, and I thought to do a video on it. I couldn't believe how many people were participating in this. I have a 30-second clip. There's other clips on YouTube, but I just took, that small clip for the sake of time. I'm going to go ahead and play it for you. Because Ephraim, okay, which was the modern day Puerto Ricans, all right, he has joined the idols, man. I just want to play this for you real quick. You see this lady, she got some clothes. I'm going to pull a scripture on this, but she has some clothes with this narco saint called Jesus Malverde that these Issacharites, all right, Northern Kingdom, are parading the town and celebrating, all right. So I just wanted to stop it and just make note how she's wearing a hat that has that image on it, that idol, all right. Jesus Malverde, that's what they're celebrating. He was like a Robin Hood, to the Mexican people, which are Israelites of the tribe of Issachar. Look at this, man. Look at this image. They're bowing down to Jesus Malverde, but look, you got a guy in the background, all right, wearing purple. You got Caesar behind this guy's head, if you can see it over here. You got all these statues, you know. You got the cross. All idols, man. Look at this guy's bowing down. All right, if you see right here on the bottom, where he has his hand at, this guy in the black shirt, that's where you can deposit money, in an envelope to help out, with the cause, to hold up that shrine or whatnot. But look at this guy right here with his hands up, this statue. This, that's another idol. Okay, so Ephraim is joined the idols, man, even to this day. Okay, and Ephraim is collectively known as you Latinos and you Native American, you indigenous descent. You know, you are Israelites. This is Hosea 4:17, which I'm going to bring out because our the Northern Kingdom is joined to idols. All the way from the whole Northern Kingdom. Well, So I don't understand. She's making reference to the cross, but she's bowing down to an idol. So which one is it? If it's not Jesus Christ on a cross, or it's not the Virgin Mary, or it ain't Jesus Malverde, or San Judas, or Santa Muerte, or Brujeria, Santeria. What do you Jakes believe in, man? What does the Northern Kingdom believe in? This is our people, man. Lost. Burning candles, giving homage, crying and dancing and pouring water, touching it, adoring it. Look at this guy putting money so they can get blessings, but yet they're crossing themselves, making the sign of the cross. So, which one is it? This video is entitled Mexico. Hundreds commemorate death anniversary of Narco Saint. All right. So let me get some scriptures, man. So what do you Jakes believe in, man? Is it Jesus Christ, man? Is it the Santa Muerte, San Judas, or is it that guy Jesus Malverde? You know, look him up on Wikipedia. Jesus Malverde, literally translating to Jesus Evil Green. Possibly born as Jesus Juarez Mazo in 1870-1909, sometimes known as the generous bandit, angel of the poor, or the narco saint. All right, so Jake will pray to some imaginary person, because this person probably didn't really exist. Supposedly they did. I don't believe it, but they believe in this stuff, man. A narco saint, the narco traffic people who traffic in drugs, they pray to this idol, and it gives them supposedly helps them in their trafficking of drugs. Is a folklore hero in the Mexican state of Sinaloa. He was Yoreme and Spanish heritage. He is a Robin Hood figure who was supposed to have stolen from the rich to give to the poor. Patronage: Mexican drug cartels, drug trafficking, outlaws, bandits, robbers, thieves, smugglers, people in poverty. Supposedly, they believe in this guy. He is celebrated as a folk saint by some in Mexico and in the United States, particularly among those involved in drug trafficking. Cult. I'm going to read this real quick. It says, since Malverde's supposed death, he has earned a Robin Hood type image, making him popular among Sinaloa's poor highland residents. His bones were said to have been unofficially buried by local people who threw stones onto them, creating a cairn. Throwing a stone onto the bones was thus a sign of respect and gave the person the right to make a petition to his spirit. His earliest alleged miracles involved the return of lost or stolen property. His shrine is in Culiacan, capital Sinaloa. Every year on the anniversary of his death, large party is held at Malverde Shrine. The original shrine was built over in the 1970s amid much controversy, and a new shrine was built on nearby land. The original site, which became a parking lot, has since been revived as an unofficial shrine with caring and offerings. The outlaw image has caused him to be adopted as the patron saint of the region's illegal drug trade. Wow. Okay, so basically the drug dealers made a patron saint, and the press have thus dubbed him the narco saint. However, his intercession is also sought by those with troubles of various kinds, and a number of supposed miracles have been locally attributed to him, including personal healings and blessings. Wow. Let me just jump down here. Spiritual supplies featuring the visage of Jesus Malverde are available in the United States as well as in Mexico. They include candles, anointing oils, incense, sachet powders, bath crystals, soap, lithograph prints suitable for framing. Man, they got pictures, they got candles, they got oils, they got incense, powders, bath crystals, soaps of him. So basically, criminals, they worship this guy, man, and he supposedly helps them, man. And to put it in a nutshell. So yeah. They're celebrating him, man. Jake, Ephraim, the whole collective Northern Kingdom, you Latinos, Native American descendants, man. This is Hosea 4:17. Ephraim is joined to idols, let him alone. Right? Ephraim, man. The Northern Kingdom is joined to idols, let him alone. Yeah, leave him alone, man. Jake is gone, man. Only an elect is gonna raise up out of that madness and come follow the Lord. Their drink is sour; they have committed whoredom continually. Her rulers with shame do love give ye, right, right. Their drink is sour, man. The punishment of those people, and they're just talking about one state in Mexico, but really a lot of Mexicans believe in that, man. Or if not him, the Virgin Mary, you know, or San Judas, or different many, and they believe in Judas, man, the one who betrayed Yahawashi, you know. Catholic churches are ridden with idols, man, you know. What is an idol, man? Let's look it up. People seem to think that these things are not idols. Idol, an image of representation of a god used as an object of worship. Icon, god, image, likeness, fetish, totem, statue, figure, figurine, doll, carving, more. Okay, so yeah, this thing is it's an idol, man. Okay, and Ephraim is joined to. This thing is an idol, and Ephraim, through the spirit, we know is the northern kingdom, which you indigenous, man. I'm talking about you Latinos, you Native Americans, man. All you Latinos, man. Don't matter if you're from Puerto Rico or you're from Panama, you know, or South America, Central America, the Caribbean islands. All you know, Ephraim is joined into idols, man. That's why you always got, you know, the northern kingdom rocking them Jesus pieces, man. But their drink is sour. The judgment upon them is harsh, man. What's going to happen? You know, wherever they're scattered, they're going to be in idol worship. This is Isaiah 2:8. Their land also is full of idols. They worship the work of their own hands, that which their own fingers have made. And you know, Jake really be making up their own gods, man. I doubted if the guy existed, but if he did, you know, he's still an idol. He's still a statue that's revered as a god, as a patron saint. And they worship the work of their own hands, that which their own fingers have made. And the mean man boweth down, and the great man humbleth himself. Therefore forgive them not. Right, forgive them not. Because they got a heavy judgment coming upon them. This is Jeremiah 2:28. I couldn't believe how they were dancing in front of that thing, man. It's some, you know, it takes you out of character when you see your people doing this thing, man. You know, just when you think you've forgotten, you know, your eyes have seen it all, man. You see these, you know, our people doing that. This is Jeremiah 2:28. But where are they? Where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise, if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah. Okay. Now, it's talking about Judah because Judah also, you know, is part of the 12 tribes. But I just wanted to make that reference, you know, make this point. It says, let them arise if they can save in the time of thy trouble, you know. You know, they're going to be able to save you? They're not. Let's see. They're not going to be able to save thee, man. You know. Judah being the head tribe, the leader of the southern kingdom, and Ephraim being the head of the northern kingdom, you know. Judah went a whoring too after other gods, you know. But they're not going to be able to save thee, man, in the time of trouble, you know, and that time is coming. You know, a statue ain't going to help you against pestilence, man. A statue ain't going to help you against war and famine, you know, and the mark of the beast. And all these things are going to befall. The sword, you know, is coming upon, you know, the wicked, the ungodly, starting with the white man all the way down to 2/3 of our own people. This is Wisdom of Solomon 13. Let me start at 15. And when he had made a convenient room for it, set it in a wall and made it fast with iron. And that's what people do. They get these idols. They get a room, they put it on a wall, and they made it fast with iron. You know, they set it up so it doesn't fall. For when he provided for it that it might not fall, knowing that it was unable to help itself, for it is an image and has need of help. It's just an image, man. And they have to make it. They make their own gods. They make their own beliefs. Our people are totally gone. They're foolish people, man. It says 17, then maketh he prayer for his goods, for his wife and children, and is not ashamed to speak to that which hath no life. That's what our people do. They speak to that which hath no life. And they pray for their house and their car and for their vain careers and their drug smuggling, you know, and they pray for their children. But that image can't save you or your children, man. We just read it, you know, crying to that God if it can save you in the time of trouble. For health he calleth upon that which is weak, for life prayeth to that which is dead, for aid humbly beseecheth that which hath least means to help. And for a good journey he asketh of that which cannot set a foot forward. You see? For health they call upon that which is weak. For life they pray to that which is dead. For aid, Humbly beseecheth that which least means to help. That cannot help you. That little statue, that can't help you, man. Crosses, crucifix, satchels, oil, the wicked, candles and all that. It's all sorcery, man. It's not going to help you. And for a good journey, he asketh for that which cannot set a foot forward, right? Unless somebody sets it up, it cannot move. It needs to be picked up. It needs to be born, as it says in the book of Hosea, I believe. And for gaining and getting, and that's what people believe, that they're going to gain and get if they donate and, and give to them shrines, them little temples of idols, they're going to get something, man. That's where they drop off money in envelopes. And for good success of his hands, asketh ability to do of him that is most unable to do anything. Right. That thing is not able to do anything, man. But yet you ask for success from it. This is Baruch 6:32. It says, the priests take away their garments and clothe their wives and their children. And you see the wives and the children were being clothed with that hat. There was another video too that was showing women, they had embroidered the image of that Jesus Malverde on their clothes and on their kids' clothes. And whether it be evil that one doeth unto them or good, they are not able to recompense it. Neither can they set up a king nor put him down. Right, those idols, man. A lot of people, they pray to Santa Muerte, all right, which is the saint of death, to kill people or do good. And really, them idols can't do anything, man. If evil is done, it's Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, giving people over to their vileness, their wickedness. In like manner, they can neither give riches nor requite evil. If a man make a vow to them and perform it not, they cannot require it. You see? If you promise or you make a vow to that statue, you cannot get anything from it. It's not the statue that does anything. You see the people say that they're blessed. They're not blessed, man. Just demons are on them to believe that thing is doing things from them. They cannot deliver a man from death nor save the weak from the mighty. And that's what a lot of people believe in, these idols. That's what they do. Because these idols are basically idols of wickedness, man. They ain't for prosperity. They ain't for good. There ain't nothing righteous in them. Really criminals believe in all that, People on the wrong side of the law, Let me get this. 44 verse. But all things that are done about them are false. How is it then to be thought or to be said that they are gods? Right. Everything that is about these idols is false, man. So it couldn't be no gods. There could nothing, there's no power. There's nothing that comes out of them, A couple more scriptures. This is Micah 5:13. The graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee, and thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands. The Lord's going to cut him off, man. Let's look up that word cut off.
Strong's H 3772. Karath.
To cut off, cut down, cut off a body part, cut out, eliminate, kill, cut a covenant. To cut down, to hew. All right, the Lord's going to hew him down. Destroy, to take away, to cut down, destroy, to take away, to permit, to permit to perish. Man, these things are going to be perished, man. They're going to perish. They're going to be destroyed. And thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands, man. That's not going to be, man. In the kingdom of heaven, there ain't going to be no statues, man. There ain't going to be no false images of Yahawashi. There ain't going to be no Caesar's Christs or no crosses, no crucifix, no rosaries. And I'll pluck up that groves out of the midst of thee. So will I destroy the cities. And I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard. See, that's what's going to happen, man. The groves, Bohemian Grove, and all these places, they got, owls and all these temples and shrines and all these different gods, all these different images, like in Brazil, and, that Caesar's Christ with his hands sticking out, these crosses, these crucifix, Stonehenge, all these different idols, these Statue of Liberties, these Masonic, in Washington D.C. and the streets that are pentagrams, you know, in the Pentagon with the owl Molech and the landscaping and all these things. All these things are going to be cut out of the earth, man. They're going to be destroyed. All right. But, you know, a remnant's going to come out of it, man. That's the beauty of this, of Yahawashi coming back into power, man. You know, at that day shall a man look to his maker, and his eye shall have respect to the Holy One of Israel. And he shall not look to the altars, the work of his hands, neither shall respect that which his fingers have made, either the groves or the images. You see? At that day shall a man look to his maker, and his eye shall have respect to the Holy One of Israel. And that's what we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to that day, you know. But on this side, are people going to perish for what they did? But the elect's going to go see, man, the beautified state of the earth. There ain't going to be no more of that wickedness. That's all falsehood. This is Hosea 14:8. Ephraim shall say, what have I to do any more with idols? I have heard him and observed him. I am like a green fir tree. From me is thy fruit. Right? We're princes of power, man. And Ephraim, the northern kingdom, ain't going to be with them idols anymore. They're going to be with that Jesus Christ in their heart, that coon spirit. Who is wise, and he shall understand these things, prudent, and he shall know them. For the ways of Yahawah are right, and the just shall walk in them, but the transgressors shall fall therein. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to say Barakah Yahawah, Barakah Yahawashi, Barakah Yahawah, Barakah Yahawashi, Barakah Yahawah, Barakah Yahawashi. Shalom.